Have you ever walked away from a conversation and said to yourself, whoa, hold on a second. Why did I apologize for their disrespect? See, you're not crazy. You were triggered. That's my always say. They always want to pluck your last nerve. See, narcissists, they don't scream or throw things constantly. They're very nefarious with it. See, they've gotten to know you. They know exactly what gets under your skin. And they play it like a violin or something. They just like pluck the chords just to keep control. See, if a person can control your emotions, believe it or not, they control you. And we already know. That's what the narcissist needs. They need to feel like they're in control. So what I want to do right now is I want to give you 5 ways that you can stay in control, recognize what the heck they're doing, and just don't become a ball of stress and anxiety. Let's start with number 1. See, I love number 1, patterns and trends. See, you're ahead of the curve if you can spot the patterns and trends, okay? You need to stay in control. So let's say the narcissist triggers you. They send you into emotional turmoil. You could be out in public. They say just the exact right thing to make you snowball into craziness. See, that works for them because everybody looking doesn't know that they've actually triggered you. See, it's very important. They don't know that. So it makes them look like the victim. Makes it look like you're crazy. But if you recognize the patterns and the trends, that's the first step to regaining your control. Especially if they say stuff like, oh, you're being too dramatic, oh, you're being too sensitive and stuff like that. Nah, they meant to do it on purpose. Okay? Let's move on to number 2. Number 2, this is very, very important, and this is going to help you out beyond freaking belief. Okay, so you paid attention to number 1, the patterns. Okay, so you know that they're sitting up there playing your butt like a freaking violin. They're just strumming those chords, trying to get you upset, more than likely in public, because they have to look like the victim at all times. So what you need to do, and this works gangbusters, okay, just pause. Take a deep breath. 3 seconds minimum, 5 seconds maximum. Before you respond to anything, just stop. Act like the world has just stopped. Trust me, narcissists, they're going to wait because they need to feed off of your reaction. But what you're doing is you're composing yourself. Now let's move on to number 3. Okay, number 3. I know I sound like the Count or something from Sesame Street. Anywho, so number 3 is called the gray rock method. Okay, and this works as well. What you're going to do is, you know that you've been triggered. You've taken that deep breath, that pause. So what do you do next? Become unemotional. Okay, I know it's going to take a lot, but you can do it. Become unemotional. Give them an answer. Unemotional, straight to the point, no extra, no nothing. Okay, you're going to start to see that now they're playing that violin like, you know, what's that thing, the Devil and Daniel Webster. They're trying to push those buttons extra hard, but you're beating them at their own game by using 1, 2, and 3, which means we should move to number 4. Okay, so number 4 is like my favorite. I've lived through this, you know, and multiple relationships. I would just record stuff because narcissists, they love to lie because what they want to do is they want you, not them. They want you to distort your own reality. They want you to doubt yourself. They want you to doubt the chain of events. So sometimes, you know, when you notice that there's a certain pattern, let's say you're going to the store, there's always an issue. Or, you know, you're going to a friend's house. It's always an issue, especially if it's your friend. You know, what you want to do is you want to start writing these things down. Big blowout, big argument, hit record. Okay? Because, see, when the smoke clears, they know that they're wrong. They know this already. What they're going to do is they're going to lie on a stack of Bibles, on a stack of Qurans. It really doesn't matter. They're just going to lie because it's important that they disrupt your reality so that they can live within their false reality. Here comes the last one, the final one. Number 5. Did I do that right? Yeah, 5. Let's go. This is a simple one, but anybody that's been in a narcissistic relationship, has been emotionally abused, do you ever find that you explain yourself a lot? Because what you're trying to do is, subconsciously, is you're trying to, in a strange way, beat them to the punch. So you go through these long, drawn out freaking explanations, as the kids say, TMI. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. You do not owe someone an explanation that is actually trying to trigger you, that is trying to get an emotional response. And I tend to find out that they do this ish a lot in public. Okay? I've had people slam doors on me, just to make me upset. So that way, when I get inside of the store, I'm upset. Everybody around hasn't seen what they did, so they just go in the victim mode and say, I didn't do anything. I didn't mean to do it. So now I look like the bad guy. No. Stop freaking explaining yourself. You don't need to explain how you feel to the person that is trying to torture you. All right. With that being said, stay tuned. Go ahead and follow me and do something, so that I can do more of these videos. I'm just trying to help. 5. We did 5 today.